Hi, my name is Adriana Caterina Peñuelo Lopez. I live in El Rosal, Cundinamarca.
Hi, I am Sebastián Osorio. I am from Facatativá.
Hello, my name is Ingrid Lopez. I live in Madrid, Cundinamarca.
Hi, Andresito.
Okay. Hi, my name is Andres Guevara. I'm from Facatativá, Cundinamarca.
Hello, my name is Jennifer Lozano, and in this moment I live in Funza, Cundinamarca. And we're going to start to socialize some questions about the documental 9/11. The first question is, Catherine.
The first question is: have Americans overcome the 9/11 events? The Americans commemorate this day, like also have a tower that reminds them the events that occurred. Despite of that, it has been many years after attack. The population is considered vulnerable to another attack. They also kept remembering to the people who died that day. Besides this, there are some citizens that who suffered psychological damage after the attack, like post-traumatic stress that causes in the people feels the fear of experiencing these types of situation again.
Okay, Catherine, I agree with you. I think the Americans haven't overcame the 9/11 events. The people used to live other lives, projects, but now they are live a normal way. Some of them have to take medicine, and they don't feel comfortable with the lives on. They don't feel comfortable there in United States. Andresito.
Okay, I agree with Catherine. Because the Americans they have a resistive and the psychology. Americans will never forget this the event and that market their lives forever, and also affected by the loved ones and what did in that event.
Thank you, Andresito. Sebastian.
On my opinion, the question now because it's an event that has marked the history of the United States and the world, um, and many of them believe that terrorism is related to Arab cultures and religion of Islam.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to talk about now about the second question. Sebastian, what is the second?
And this the second question: do terrorist tweets continue to affect Americans? Guys, listen. Yes.
Yes. Is how has
Uh,
an American changed after 9/11 events? Is that question?
Now, do terrorist tweets continue to affect Americans? Two second. Two
Okay, all right. I
second
have.
question.
All right,
Okay.
thank you. Okay, Andresito.
Okay, and for me, yes, the every day they live the normal life, and but with the empty on feeling because they aren't where they aren't loves ones.
Ingrid. Thank you, Andresito.
Okay, I think that if there are war and they not feel prepared to experience another terrorist attack.
Okay, I want to agree some information. to add. Sorry. And I think that Americans don't get too used to it. And they are still concerned, and people have lost special members of their families, have to live with that, and it's very sad. And just like a police, Dennis, that is a police retired, the man that suffered post-traumatic stress disorders. So I think it's difficult today have a normal life in this moment. And if you have in your mind a special member of your family that you have loved and lost for the war or for this kind of situations, is a very, very get too used to it. Ingrid?
Okay.
Ay,
No?
no, se me fue.
Okay. Let's go with
Sorry.
the question number three. Ingrid, please.
Okay, the question number three. How have Muslim and American life changed after the 9/11 events? America no longer feels so scared about where they live and believe that the Muslims have no gone far and will attack again.
Yeah. Catherine.
The Muslim population that lives in the United States has suffered strong discrimination due to events that occurred on this date. They are afraid of being rejected, threatened, or directly attacked by what happened. For the Americans, it is also a fear sign. They considered that after this attack, they have returned to a reality in which they are a potential target of attack.
Andresito, what is your opinion?
My opinion is the Muslims has been discriminated uh, against by the Americans, or it discriminated for religion, culture, and the other forms. And the Muslims has lived living um, um, conditions difficult, but I no more.
Okay, but you have all the reason, and Catherine have all the reason too, because you have talked some important things as the the worst part in this situation was for the Muslims, and Muslims are being discriminated, frustrated, and they are being separated of their families. They live with afraid. The Americans and the Muslims live with afraid. For example, the Muslims are afraid when take a plane. So it's a terrible situation because all the people think that, oh, Americans, poor Americans, they have afraid, but I think that when we are talking about a war or a terrorist, both parts are affected. Andresito, the next question.
Oh, and me.
Oh,
Why is
Catherine wants
the
to say, I'm
United
sorry.
States?
Catherine wants to say something. ¿Quieres decir algo?
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Andresito, what is the question?
Okay, the next question is what is the United States government doing to reduce community the tribe feeling for the threat? In my opinion, increase the security through the country and the Americans feel and they are the safe.
Sebastian?
In my opinion, the fourth question, the strategies have been created to seek a rapprochement between Muslims and Americans with the sole purpose of fighting together to see will begin.
Thank you, Sebastian. Catherine, do you want to read
Uh,
something?
According to the video, defense spending and limitation of rights in the private sphere have increased.
Thank you. Now, let's go with the number five question. Sorry. What's the opinion of some politicians about war after 9/11? Sebastian?
And the United States government has an opinion on restoring democracy, creating better plans that support the national security of the world, and thus act against the main axis of terrorists.
I have other opinions. I, according to this documental, I feel angry because I watched that Donald Trump only take the concerns between Muslims and Americans and use in his speeches. No more. It's strictly political. I dislike that part, and I disagree with him. He didn't do anything about that situation. Catherine?
No, sorry.
Okay, Ingrid, I watched
No,
your.
no comment.
Okay, okay.
No.
So these are the answers about our questions. So, anyone wants to agree some information, more information? What do you think about the situation? On what do you think about Donald Trump? Or what do you think about Muslims? You agree or disagree? Catherine?
As mentioned by for the one the protagonist of the video, the mother of a soldier who fell in the wars in Iraq. I believe the world should not fight for political or religious conviction. These are two factors that since ancient times have been gradually destroying the society. Living in a world in a peace, a complete utopia, since for one reason and another, there will always be political and religious different in the same way that this for power of a human being increases when they tries it and when this happen that the six is be more powerful every time.
Thank you, Catherine. You have all the reasons. The word doesn't distinguish our religion, culture, people. It's very bad about the word. I think when you have family or you participate in things like this, understand that all parts suffer. There's no religion, nationality, culture. Pitifully is an opinion different, other is cause of that suffering that live Americans. They only want peace. Violence affects everybody, have the same trauma for the Muslims and for the Americans. It's the same. And they want to feel safe and secure. So um, they decide, or according what Dr. Morgan said, he said that Americans um, were according research on give more money for more security. And I think is not the answer for this problematic. What is yours? So I give my opinion. Anything else? Anyone else? No? No? Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
For your attention.
Thank you.